Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by me, John82. Today I'm talking about Smile, episode 2 of series 10. My first talk, first reaction. This is the first time I've properly seen it. So if my reaction change, it's changed. If you see there might be something wrong with my eyes. It's not cataracts, I'm going to say cataracts. Conjunctivitis. Now I have it a little bit now, and you might be able to witness that in other videos. So if it's in my eyes, that's the reason why, and I've probably got stuff in my eyes too to actually try and get rid of it. So if you can see weird stuff, that's the reason why. I've actually got really sore eyes at the moment. And if they look bloodshot, that's the reason why too. So if there's white shit, coming out of my eyes, that's the reason why. So basically, we're going to talk about, Smile. So is it me, or does every episode so far seem like it's trying to, show a previous episode of Doctor Who? Last episode remind me a bit of Remembrance of the Daleks, a bit of it reminded me a bit of a what episode is it called? Destiny of the Daleks. So remind me of Remembrance of the Daleks, Destiny of the Daleks. A bit of what's the one called? There's one called. Come on, what's it called? A special one. The one with Family of Blood, the Family of Blood, and Natural Human or something. That one. That really reminded me of that one. I don't know why, but it did. This one reminded me a lot of Matt Smith's era. So we had Queen Nassaditi little statue in it. We had the emoji bots, which remind me of the handbooks. And I'm thinking, so the handbooks are like that because of the human colonizing that place. So that really made me think, should I watch the handbook one and then watch the emoji bot one and see the similarities? Because I don't know if they were there first of all or not, but that really, really reminded me of that one. The handbot one really reminded me of this one. Except from the bots, I think they're a bit more fatter. They're a little bit more smaller. They're the same head, except from they got a face. And that whole thing with the emojis, I'm not. I mean, I know smiley face. I know angry face. I know crying face and all that, but all these different emotions, didn't really float my boat. The Doctor wanting to blow something up didn't really flow my boat because in a certain episode, I don't know if he has done recently, but in a certain episode, I might not be remembering any of them. But with John Pertwee, there's a certain one where Brigadier blew something up, and John Pertwee Doctor was absolutely outraged with this. He was absolutely outraged. But this Doctor seems like he's like, cool, let's blow it up, just leave them to die. But then on one hand, he wants to blow up the entire, well, he should really think. He wants to blow up the entire base and he's saying these things are, living beings. So why doesn't he not try to reprogram them in the first place if the humans going to go up there? Why does he try to destroy them? Why doesn't he just try to reprogram them in the first place? Because if the humans who did invent them eventually, and the Doctor says you have to share, because they were here first, the robots, then the humans are going to go, nah, we're going to reprogram them anyways and do what we want, make them do what we want in the first place. So you may as well just reprogram them because that's what the humans are going to do. The humans aren't going to go, I'm going to live with them because the humans, if you notice, I didn't really find the emoji bots threatening either. I mean, I think Capaldi, I think it was told that he's got a broken leg. Now, with him running as well, it looks really bad. I think it looks like he's got a bad leg or something. Apparently, he broke his leg or something, and you can notice that when he's running, he doesn't look like he's very, very good on his feet. But that whole emoji thing, I didn't like. And the funny thing is, I was actually saying what I was thinking of the rating. I said it right at the end. I gave it a rating of a 6 out of 10. And I went online and I looked at someone's not video, but I looked at someone's actual Facebook page, and they gave it a 6 out of 10 too. And then I went and watched some videos, and they gave it a 6 out of 10 too. But a lot of people say they prefer this one to the pilot, and I like the pilot. But next episode looks really, really good. Let's say next episode looks really, really good. We've got this one's a historic one because the River Thames, you didn't know, used to freeze, and they used to have circuses and all that. They used to have fairs on the River Thames, and that's really cool. And there used to be a thing about where when there was under the River Thames, there used to be lots of lights, and they used to kill people, these fishes, which yeah, this is actually historic. When it makes sense, when I know the history of it, I like it. When it's made up, I'm not too sure I like it. But this one, as I said, is story. So I'm going away from the train now with the Sigley, line thing, worm thing. I didn't enjoy it as much as the pilot, but I wouldn't say it was terrible. I wouldn't say it's the worst episode ever, but so far it's the worst one of Series 10 ever. I would say. Because to me, it makes no sense why the Doctor would say that when he should know in the end, because the robots were just when the humans were shooting them. I know there's a lot more at the moment. Then there were a lot more robots than humans, but I'm sure at a certain time the humans could probably overwhelm, even though there's probably more robots, overwhelm the robots just by shooting them. All they need to do, you saw the first few humans shooting a couple of robots. They were absolutely getting destroyed. The robots. I know that they were destroying a couple of humans, but the robots were absolutely getting destroyed, in my opinion. And you see how they were chasing. And if you just need a smile as well, all you do is smile in front of them, and you reprogram to what you want them to do, and they go poof. But that's what makes me think of the Hellboy one. In the Hellboy one, did they destroy the humans in that one as well? Did they completely destroy it? That's what makes me think, because that's like one of the first pioneering places, for humans to actually go and visit. That it seems like they're copying ideas of other episodes really much for the first two episodes, and I think the next episode is going to be a shock to a lot of people who are like, well, this episode reminds me of this episode. This episode should be completely and utterly new, but this one could have a really big feeling of Mind Robber, Second Doctor story, or Snow. So it could be anything really snowy episode, like the Next Doctor. No, it wouldn't have the Next Doctor, but have the same sort of theme. So I'm really, really interested in next episode. This episode I wasn't interested in, and I still did not like it. A lot of people liked it more than they did Pilot. I love Pilot more than I thought I would have done, as I thought they were going to show a lot of reclips of the old one. But yeah, Smile isn't my favourite one, and Pilot, I have watched Pilot twice. I've only watched Smile once, and Pilot I think it's gone up. So last time I did a video for Pilot, I didn't watch it twice. I didn't watch it once, so it's gone up a bit more. So I think I rated it 8 or 10. I think it might be like an 8 or 9 or 10. Pilot might be a 5 or 6 out of 10. I can't give it much more than that. Smile. I can't give it much more than that. I really did not enjoy it. I mean, the monsters did not seem threatening to me. If you just need a smile in front of them, why don't you just whack their heads off? Whack their heads off. All the humans did was shoot them, and they seemed like they were coming apart easy peasy. So just replug them, because the Doctor did that. He just reset them and it's the on and off switch. And just do that. Because in the end, the humans would just, reprogram them, because all they need to do is smile, reprogram them to how they want them to be, or at least turn them off, destroy them, and that will be it. So that's a complete waste of time, because the humans don't stand for that, because that's where they were going to establish their new home. So the humans ain't going to stand for that. Just seems odd. It isn't my favourite episode anyways. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, comment down what you thought of the Smile episode. I don't understand how people can find this one more better than Pilot. Pilot's much better than this one. I mean, except from Nardole, which I didn't like neither of either of the episodes. I mean, 1 minute he's alright, it's like part of the gang, then this episode he's like, I am, one of the outcasts. I'm the black sheep here. I shouldn't really be here. I gotta go somewhere else. The Doctor and Bill are very good. I mean, I can't really put Peter Capaldi running, but he looks really, really bad. I mean, he doesn't look comfortable when he's running. He looks really, really awkward. And the scene where, the handbot was grabbing onto his foot, it looked like they were being careful. And I mean, that looked really bad. I mean, a handbot, my God, all you've got to do is kick that over. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Thin Ice next week. I think Thin Ice will be much better. And I said this, when I seem to like an episode more, when I got more an abstraction saying it will be better, like Pilot, then I know it's going to be much better. When I say Smile isn't going to be that good, I don't think Smile's going to be that good. But with history, as I'm really into history, I think next episode really going to be good. It might be possibly one of my favourite episodes of Series 10. But as I give an 8 for Pilot, this could be a 9 or a 10. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, I said that. And bye for now. Bye-bye.